Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about the Indiana Fever versus the Golden State Valkyries. I'm just gonna be honest, people. Indiana Fever got blowed out like a birthday candle, plain and simple. Since they won the Commissioner Cup, it ain't been looking good. But I understand, they still got a long way to go. All Stars coming up, so they have a little break, and then maybe they can come back the second half of the season and pick things up. They've been in this position before. It's not a good position to be in, but they've been in there before when they had Christy Sides, and they end up turning things around and turning things over like an apple pie, and they end up bouncing back and start playing pretty good and had an opportunity to go far. But if they plan on doing that, they're going to have to play better, because this game today against the Valkyries, it wasn't like a big blowout, like a 30, 35, 40 point blowout, but it was an embarrassing loss when you look at the numbers. The Valkyries beat them 80-61. Only a 19-point, loss for the Fever. But when we get down to the bottom of it and look at the stats and look at the numbers, it was sad. And then this was Caitlin Clark's return, which in my opinion, you're coming back too early. Look here, you should have just took this game off. Once you have an injury, you got to let that thing soak like you're in a tub. But with this loss, I understand with social media, these teams have to put up captions, and draw the audience in. But this right here, this caption that the Indiana Fever put up, it didn't really end well. They had posted this where it said, Indiana Fever, it's raining threes in Indy. And this was Sophie Cunningham who had made a three, and they posted this on the page. It's raining threes in Indy. It may have been raining threes for the Indiana Fever, but the other team was flooding the scoreboard, literally. Because this post don't really match the outcome of the game. Why? Because Sophie Cunningham, that 3-point they talking about raining threes. Look at the stats, people. Sophie Cunningham played 21 minutes and only had 3 points for the entire game. So this post that the Indiana Fever made about raining threes is the only three she made the whole time. That's it. That's not raining threes, people. That's just a drip drop. Now, the other thing that's embarrassing about this loss, and shout out to the Golden State Valkyries. They are an expansion team, but they over there playing lights out. I mean, they balling like Jim Jones. You can't knock it. I mean, they are doing their thing. And they beating teams that people didn't think that they was going to beat, but that team is a sleeper team. They can mess around and win the finals. But let's get straight down to it about why this loss was embarrassing for the Indiana Fever. Okay, look at the box scores, people. Let's just get straight to it. In the first quarter, the Indiana Fever had 23 points. So the first quarter ended would have been a tight game, 21-23. But then in the second quarter, Indiana Fever didn't even hit double digits. They only got 9 points. 9 points, that's it. Sophie Cunningham, I don't know what quarter that was when she got the three. It may have been in this quarter. But she got a three, and maybe two other people got a three. That's a total of 9 points. 3 3-pointers in one quarter. That is embarrassing. How do you only get 9 points in the second quarter while the Valkyries got 20? Don't stop there, though. Third quarter, after halftime, well, you should have had a motivation speech say, hey, we got to get it together, team. What? Indiana Fever only got 19 points. But then they come back in the fourth quarter and only got 10. One more than what they got in the second quarter. You're not going to be beating anybody doing these kind of numbers. With the players that you have on the team, you got Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Leah Boston, Howard, Lexi Hood, Sophie Cunningham. I mean, you got Caitlin Clark alone, who is a well-known 3-point shooter. I mean, she didn't even really play that well today. Let me look at the stats for her. Caitlin Clark played 25 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and only 10 points. So we can just go ahead and say the 10 points in the fourth quarter, let's just say that was Caitlin Clark by herself. Let's just say that. It's like every player just say, hey, I'm going to get some points this quarter, like they just took turns. But at the end of the day, it's early. It's a bad game, which everyone has. It's a team sport. Some teams, you're going to have a good game, and sometimes you won't. Plain and simple. It's understandable. So it ain't trying to write them off now. But, a lot of people coming down hard on Stephanie White. They saying that she basically Stephanie Size. They trying to call her a Christy Size 2.0. But that's just the way the thing goes. When you win, they can come back and win another game. Caden Clark can shoot threes, wave from long distance like a cell phone tower. And you know what people gonna say? I knew it. She back. The Indiana Fever can win it all. Just because they had one good game. The thing about it is though, this bad game right here, you don't want to go into the All-Star, with this type of, momentum. They got to pick it up. But y'all got to realize this is the first year with this new head coach. They basically started over. Had Chris aside for 2 seasons. Now they starting over and new players. Is what it is. It's a learning curve. And you got to give it time for it to work out and put the pieces to the puzzle together. But y'all get in the comments what y'all think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my videos. I'm Gertie Mac. Holla.